We as a culture, we like to pop things. Just hear me out, hear me out. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about beautiful, wonderful, luscious bubble wrap. Let's get into it. This is Stephanie, and welcome to Audio Oasis Storytelling Podcast, a place where you can stop by, listen, think, laugh, but most importantly, rest. Please share this podcast with anyone who could use a restful storytelling escape. Thanks so much for stopping by. And now, on to our story. We've all been there, right? Especially during the holidays. You place your order, the box arrives to your home. You open the box. What is it about bubble wrap that is so seductive and tempting? You just want to pop it. Okay. So you have the bubble wrap that has the tiny bubbles. Think of it as bubble foreplay, if you will. Just enough to take the edge off. It's the little things in life. You know, we are still in a pandemic, okay? But pandemic or not, you have to find your bliss where you can get it. There are those of us who dive in head first rather than simply just individually pop each one. You don't necessarily get just one single pop. No. When you roll it and you squeeze it, oh, that sounds rather quite satisfying. Hold on a second. Let me get it together. Hold on. And I'm back. Wouldn't it be fun to wrap yourself in bubble wrap? Even better, have a party where everybody's wrapped individually in bubble wrap and there's beautiful music, club lighting. I'm crazy, but hey. And you come into this room. As you're walking around this place wrapped in bubble wrap, you're pressing it against these brittle surfaces, and all you hear is the music and the popping sounds of you and all of your guests popping the bubble wrap that's wrapped around them. And as you sit down to dinner, the cushions also have that same brittle surface. So as everybody sits down, you have to have everybody sit down at the same time. So you just hear this explosion of bubble wrap as everybody sits down. Listen, it sounds bizarre and totally incredible, but you gotta admit, wouldn't it be fun? And then trying to dance with someone who's wrapped in bubble wrap. If you wanted to get someone's attention at this party, rather than say hello, you could just walk up to them and just pop their bubbles on their bubble wrap outfit. Somebody come get me. Earlier in the pandemic, for the sports team, remember down, I believe in Florida, they were living in a bubble. There's a show in New York. It's called the Big Bubble Show or something like that, where these wonderful, talented artists, they blow these humongous bubbles. And you can look it up. I think it's the Big Bubble Show or the Soap Bubble Show or something like that. But these people are so talented. They are so talented that they can make a real bubble that is so large that it can actually encapsulate an adult. That is so incredible. Blow some bubbles. Blow some bubbles. Bubbles are not just for children. It's just something about the nature of bubbles that brings so much joy. And let's talk about it. I gotta talk about it. In the previous episode, we talked about drip drop bliss and just the serenity of water. But when that water serenity combines with soap and creates a bubble bath, can we just experience this together? Let me just paint a picture. You've had a hard day. Even if you're working from home, you've had back-to-back Zoom calls and you had to run to do your errands and so many other things that are just occupying your mind, and your mind is super, super busy. And even though there's not much sound around you, inside your mind. There's so much going on. So finally, you get to the end of your workday or the end of your day, and you need to just do something to sort of bring yourself back and reconnect with who you are and not with what someone demands of you. And you look in your bathroom and you find some bubbling bath salts. Sometimes, when the time is right and when the world has its way with us, we remember, oh yeah, I think I want to try that grooming kit. I think I want to try that bath salts set that I got as a gift. Silk robe that I never cut the tag from. Those cashmere socks that I got. That silken scarf. That silken slip. That luxury soap. So you look in your closet or you look in wherever you keep these gifts and you find it. You find the bubbling bath salts from so many holidays ago that you never really used. If there was ever a time, it is right now. We are in this for the long haul. So you run your bath, right? And you set the mood. You dim the lights or you turn out all the lights and you have a candle or 2 or 3 or 7 in your bathroom. And you put in the bubbling bath salts and you see the water starts to foam. And the fragrance from the bath salts starts to fill the bathroom. And you say to yourself, why haven't I done this before? So I'll leave this with you. Get your bubble love where you can find it. So if you have some bubble wrap in your home or office, but preferably your home right now, you go find that bubble wrap, the one with the larger bubbles, because larger bubbles, more satisfaction. I'm just saying, go for broke. Get yourself a warm cup of tea or a nice soothing beverage of choice. Get a comfy chair. Put your feet up and pop to your heart's content. Why? Because you must find joy where you can get it. And right now, if you can get it with your bubble wrap, I say go for it. Stephanie again. Thank you for listening to Audio Oasis Storytelling. We appreciate you taking the time to stop by and hope that you had a moment of blissful escape. Have you subscribed yet? Please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at AO_storytelling. Until the next time, safe travels and be well.